Well, this is the grand finale. This is what everybody has tuned in to hear about. Nothing else matters other than this. This is the icing on the cake. This is the end of an all-nighter. This is the grand poobah, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh. Hey, can you toss me one of them things? Here.
This is a dream come true.
It is. It is. You know what? You know what? You can just toss me one. Just toss me one. The whole night was exciting, but this is what the end of the night was like. Not like that. Come on. This is what the whole night was like. Right? Ready?
One.
Oh, it ain't working. The whole night was just like this. There you go. That's exciting, isn't it? That's entertainment right there. That's good TV. Come on. You can do this one, can't you? Slow build. There you go.
Wow.
There you go. We spared no expense on watching TV.
Yeah.
Alright.
Did you see that?
The main event. The main event. Death Row, one of the meanest monsters on the Gulf Coast. I have so much respect for that man. Take a guess how many people he's killed.
I have no idea. He comes from Death Row, so...
Too many.
Yeah.
God, he's huge. Then, now, someone told me that last year at that party, he got naked. Is that true? Because you were there.
Yeah, but I wasn't paying that much attention.
Okay, that's what I
thought. Do you still have the pictures?
I didn't take any pictures. I was actually working the bar
anyway,
at the time, so.
Then Omega. Oh, you know, for years, I've had some epic matches with Omega. But then you mix all of us in the ring together. Ooh, man. And now I was hurt going into the match. Okay?
You were.
And I got tossed over the top rope.
Yeah.
Okay? Because now let's get one thing out in the open. This was a no DQ match. Correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Triple threat, there's no disqualification.
Just what we wanted.
Just what we wanted.
Just what we wanted.
Just what I asked.
So, anyway, you know what? Tell the fans from an inside the ring perspective what it was like being in there with three of the greatest that the Gulf Coast has to offer.
Well, as a referee's perspective, having three of one of these caliber men in the ring, I'm just trying to stay out of the way and call the match straight. Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
It was
in the ring, but
you know what? I actually caught myself walking around the ring, and I just said, "Man, I'm gonna look good with that belt.
I'm gonna look good with the belt.
I'm gonna look good with it." So, tell me what you saw. Tell me, okay, from the time I got tossed over the top, what kind of violence and mayhem was going on in that ring?
well, it was pretty strong. I mean, Rowe was putting everything he can on Omega. Omega was doing the same back. I mean, Rowe gave Omega a chop that just left a big handprint.
You know, that's the same thing that I saw when I was looking in from the outside. That's the same thing that I saw. That hand not only hit him, but it came out the backside. Did you see that? He had a handprint on his back, and he got hit in the front. That's power. That's power. Well, what happened was this, and I'm going to say it because I was there. I lived it. Now, most of your wrestling fans, okay, here, come here. Most of your wrestling fans sit out there in them chairs, and they live their lives through superstars such as myself, correct? They don't, huh?
I guess. I don't know. I'm a ref, so.
Well, yet you've been living your life through me ever since you got into business, so don't go there. Anyway, so then I hear. Did you hear the Bobby Dog?
Bobby Dog.
Bobby Dog. Did you hear that?
I did.
Bobby Dog. You heard that, right? It got louder. And I started trembling.
Yeah.
I felt like the Ultimate Warrior. I was just, right? Man, I got so, I was in the zone. I was in the zone. That all that I knew was that Death Row was handed to me, and I pile-drived him. I pile-drived. I'm the only person that's ever pile-drived Death Row. The only person. The man is a monster. He kills people from coast to coast. And I'm the only person that's ever pile-drived the man. Now, from a spectator's point of view, What was that like, seeing history being made right there?
Well, I never thought it could be done not on death row, but you somehow pulled it off.
Jim, we pulled it off, didn't we?
We pulled it off.
We pulled it
The
off.
immense power of the guns of Bobby Dow enabled him to pick up the monster death row.
You know, I'm gonna tell you what, that was touching, because not only was that history being made, but I am the only 2-time. I was tag team champion. Now I'm Ultimate Wrestling champion. That'll never happen in the history of Ultimate Wrestling. I'm it. I'm at the... Yes, you're on Black Sheep TV. Well, all right. I can stop by the store on the way home, but I'm actually doing a... Huh? I'm doing a... Honey, listen to me. I'm on TV. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. I'm on TV right now. You're embarrassing me. Okay. Tampons. I got it. Okay, anyway.
So the joy and elation you felt is you knew that Bobby Dow was going to be the Ultimate Wrestling Champion. Did it well up inside of you?
It is right now. I am welling. I am welling.
Are you welling?
Come on, I gotta have a drink. This is pure champagne, by the way. Class. Not beer, not swill, not hard liquor. You know what? With us, we're not drunk. We're not cussing and falling over the table. We're celebrating like classy, well-rounded men. You ought to... Look, we're college graduates. Half of these fans out there don't even know what college is. Half of these fans only aspire to actually read a book that comes from a college-type setting. We are classy individuals, and that's what we do. We bring class back to wrestling. How does that make you feel?
I'm glad someone does. So.
Are you an employee of Ultimate Wrestling?
Yes, I am an employee of Ultimate
You
Wrestling.
do realize that we are bringing class and respect back to Ultimate Wrestling.
I don't know how it was before.
Matter of fact, we might want a little hair trim there, and I don't know what this is on your
I'm
face.
going to tell you this.
But
soon you'll be working for us. You'll be working for us. I predicted it, that I would be the champion. That, you know what, 2011 would be good for me. Uncle Jim, man, thank you.
we predicted it. We planned it. It happened.
We fooled all the fans.
That
We
was not
fooled
difficult.
Ultimate Wrestling office. Yes, dear. Yes, hello? Yes. Hey, Jackie. I'm in the middle of actually doing a, let's see, was it? It's like an interview, was it, for TV. If I could call you right back in about 10 minutes? Yeah. Well, come on over. All right, bye. That's another guest. Jackie Whalen's coming over here to be on our show. I thought that was my wife. Well, that's Jackie. You know what? They don't. You know what? They don't look that much alike, do they?
No, not at all. Not at all.
When you see them, you'll see.
Yeah,
Okay.
when you see 'em.
So,
Yeah.
so the end result was what? What is the end result?
Black Sheep Bobby Doll defeats Omega and Death Row for the heavyweight championship.
Let me tell you something. When you end up beating two of the best that the Gulf Coast has to offer, there is none better. You can't find anybody tougher than Death Row. You can't find anybody better than Omega. But when you come out on top of two of them, son, that's an achievement. That's something that you can put up on your wall. I'm going to tell you, it's such a privilege to be here with me tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uncle Jim, it's a privilege to be sitting here with you.
It is. Every time that we are together.
I am so thrilled to be here with myself tonight. I'm telling you right now, I just can't contain myself. I am enjoying it. tremendously. I want you to just take us home. I want you to tell these people just what it's like to be sitting right next to a legend, to a person that has made... Listen, before we go, and I know what you have a lot to say. Before we go, I want you to know, Gulf Coast fans, I am your champion. But not only am I your champion, I want you to know that Gulf Coast wrestling, the indie scene, is alive and kicking. We have guys like Colby Godwin, who just went to, what was that called? The Ring of Honor?
Ring of Honor,
yes.
Unbelievable. Guys that are going as far as they want to. We have guys like Cameron Thomas, Cameron Frost. We have Death Row. We have Omega. There is no stopping Ultimate Wrestling, is it? There is no stopping the Gulf Coast. We have legends like Robert Gibson. We have guys like Percy Pringle. We have guys like Sika. We have guys like Jackie Whalen coming over. It's unbelievable what the Gulf Coast has to offer. And yet still some people say that the Gulf Coast is garbage. And yet I'm going to tell you why. Because they can't fill our shoes. Let me tell you, you being in the ring with a legend such as myself, didn't that, I mean, you know what, you could walk away right now from this business and know that, you know what, you worked the best. You worked with the best. You and that good buddy of yours, what's his name, Canadian Bacon, y'all could walk away right now knowing that Robert Gibson, Bobby Dahl, and Uncle Jim, you've been, I don't want to say touched because that sounds vulgar.
It does.
But you've been brushed with greatness, haven't you?
You have been in their presence.
Yes, I have. I'll admit that, yes.
You know what, this is like another teary moment. I just want to say that if you see me out on the golf course, come up and talk to me. You know what, I'll even sign a golf ball for you. If you ever find yourself out in the woods and you come on my property, I'll shoot you. But other than that, if you stumble on all of the acreage, just be careful. Uncle Jim, you're styling and you're profiling and you're living the dream, aren't you?
I am. We are touching greatness.
And I'll tell you this, we're going to come back next show and do Black Sheep TV all over again. But next time we're not going to probably have to steal the signal. We're going to have our own. What do you think? What do you think? You want to be a part of the show?
If you want me back, I'll come back.
About how much money you got? Okay, not enough. Anyway,
that's enough.
We will see you next time. And don't forget, March the 5th.
March the 5th.
Come on down and watch me, the living legend, the chairman of Ultimate Wrestling, the Ultimate Heavyweight Champion. Come down there and strut my stuff all over the arena.
I was told nobody even wants to get in the ring with him.
Mardi Gras Mayhem, March 5th.